We've been trained to believe that leadership is a reward, that you get promoted and then you lead. But real leaders flip that script. They lead first and promotion follows. Welcome to Managing a Career, the podcast that helps you navigate the path to professional success. I'm your host, Lane Robinson. Each episode, we explore the ins and outs of taking charge of your career, from developing skills you need to succeed to building a network that can help you advance, and everything in between. Whether you're just starting out or a seasoned professional, I've got you covered. So sit back, relax, and get ready to take control of your career with Managing a Career. Being a leader isn't an assignment that is given to you, but an assignment that you take. Let that sink in. Leadership isn't about waiting for permission. It's about stepping up when others step back. In today's episode of the Managing a Career podcast, we're diving deep into what it really means to take leadership. Anyone can be a leader because leadership is a quality you demonstrate, not a title you hold. Sure, some roles come with authority baked in, but real leaders, they don't wait for the title. They lead because they choose to. If you have ambitions to advance in your career, this is the mindset that separates you from the crowd. You look for moments to lead, even when it's not your job. You don't ask, whose responsibility is this? You ask, how can I help move this forward? Whether your job description includes the role of leader or not, leadership is about finding the gaps and filling them. True leaders don't wait for it to be assigned. They see what's missing, what's stalled, or what needs momentum, and then they move it forward. Even when the work isn't flashy, fun, or high profile, they still show up. Sometimes that means buckling down and doing the work yourself. Other times it means stepping up to rally the right people around the task. Let's say your team's project needs approval from another department, but no one's reached out. A leader takes the initiative to start the conversation. Or maybe a recurring process is causing frustration across teams. Someone who leads might pull together a quick working session to fix it. Even noticing that a new team member is struggling to get up to speed and offering to show them the ropes, that's leadership in action. It's not about glory, it's about ownership. But what if you already have authority based on your position? In those cases, leadership isn't about taking control. It's about knowing when to step back and let your team take the lead. It's about creating the space for others to stretch, experiment, and grow, while being ready to step in and coach when they need support. This kind of quiet leadership builds trust, resilience, and long-term capability within your team. Maybe one of your team members is presenting to senior leadership for the first time. A great leader doesn't take over. They prepare them, give them the floor, and offer backup only if it's needed. Or consider a scenario where a project is headed off course. Instead of immediately jumping in to fix it, a strong leader might guide their team through a post-mortem, letting them identify where things went wrong and how they'd course correct next time. Even giving your high performers the freedom to lead cross-functional initiatives without micromanagement sends a clear signal. I believe in you, and I'm here if you need me. So, regardless of where you are in your career, what's stopping you from being a leader? Are you waiting for permission? Leaders don't wait. They lead because the work demands it. They step up, own the outcome, and do what it takes to drive it forward. Still hesitating? Ask yourself, what are you afraid of? Is it failure? Everyone fails. The difference is whether you learn from it or let it define you. Worried about overstepping or getting in trouble? There's truth in the old saying, it's better to beg forgiveness than ask permission. And here's the real secret. You only need to apologize when it doesn't work out. Most of the time, the people around you will be glad someone moved things forward. And if it's imposter syndrome that's holding you back, go listen to episode 83. You're in your role for a reason. Someone believed in your ability to contribute and lead. Build on their belief until it becomes your own. Leadership starts with a decision, not a title. Here's what I want you to walk away with. Leadership isn't about the title, it's about taking responsibility when others hesitate. It's about solving problems that aren't yours, lifting up your teammates, and being the steady hand when things get messy. Whether you're brand new to the workforce or managing a team of 20, leadership is a mindset. If you're waiting for someone to tap you on the shoulder and say, okay, now it's your turn, you're already behind. The people who rise the fastest are the ones who start leading before anyone tells them to. So, how do you get started? Here are 4 things you can do this week to start leading from wherever you are. Own a loose end. Look for a project, process, or task that's stalled or falling through the cracks, and take the lead. Don't wait for it to be handed to you. Support a teammate quietly. See someone struggling? Offer to walk them through something or share a resource. Leadership is often invisible. Speak up with a solution. At your next meeting, come prepared with a thoughtful suggestion. Don't just point out problems, offer a way forward. Ask for feedback like a leader. Proactively ask your manager or a peer what one thing you could do to become more effective, and then act on it. These aren't grand gestures. They're repeatable habits that signal to others and to yourself that you're someone who takes initiative. And that's the foundation of real leadership. If this episode hit home for you, if you're rethinking what it means to be a leader, then it's time to act. Don't just nod along. Choose one thing from today's episode and do it. Leadership isn't theoretical. It's practical. It's visible. And most importantly, it's yours to claim. If this message resonated, share the Managing a Career podcast with someone else who's ready to step up. Screenshot the episode, post it on LinkedIn, and tag me. Let's build a workplace full of people who lead, not because they were told to, but because they decided to. Taking control of your career is entirely up to you. No one else will do it for you. So don't be afraid to take the actions that will help you reach your professional goals. I hope this episode has provided you with valuable insights and advice. If you want to stay up to date with the podcast, be sure to subscribe in your podcast player of choice and visit managingacareer.com to submit show topics and link to our community. For Managing a Career, this has been your host, Lane Robinson. And remember, own your career and navigate the path to professional success.